The Charm City Podcast.
Buh, buh, buh. Buh, buh. Shubba. With the bumper clot.
Rise Clyde. What you say?
What y'all do that for?
Take the what and lead the what?
That's stupid. Alright, today, this is a crazy podcast. It's for the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta put y'all in check.
For real.
It seems like when Nicki Minaj come out, all of y'all try to follow suit like that's y'all life.
Oh, my God. Y'all go from being Barbies to being hoes to being Chung-Lees. Lord Jesus.
I never heard. Alright, but we gotta put Nicki in check a little bit. We gotta put her in check, and we gotta give her some of her respect back.
Fuck her.
Some niggas is just not gonna do it. I'm gonna give her respect back, cause we previously we said that, you know, Safari wrote her shit or whatever, and she needed a man that, you know what I mean, to continue her success in this game.
That was it.
But you standing on that?
I'm standing on that. Regardless. I don't care. I'm standing on
But
it.
can we at least accept that Nicki Minaj is writing her own shit?
She might have written her own shit.
I'm gonna give her that. But I do still agree with you that she may need a man to continue her success, and it's been that way her whole career. I give you that.
Shout out Gucci.
You think Gucci started that?
Gucci got her poppin'. Freaky Girl remix. Do your Googles.
She just did the Funk Flex interview, and I just wanted to say, like, you know who Big Fendi is, right?
Yeah, shout out Fendi. Fendi be at the rap battles and shit too.
Nicki she got
She gotta pay. She owe your big bread.
She tried to move around Fendi in that interview.
It wasn't trying. She moved. Oh, in the interview.
In that Funk Flex interview, you didn't see that.
I didn't see the interview. No, I thought you was saying like in real life.
No. Well, she is obviously if she moved around him in the interview.
Yeah, she moved around his ass for real.
It took her a minute to actually give Fendi his props for putting her on.
She finally did it.
Yeah, because she was referring to Fendi as her production company. Like she would never say Fendi or whatever. She definitely gave Deb her props. Waka mother.
Why they hating on my man Big Fendi?
Everybody fails to realize that Fendi brought Nicki into the game and brought her to Deb. So
everybody know that. No, not everybody. Niggas in the hood, niggas in New York know that.
She wasn't trying to acknowledge that.
See, the thing is, Nicki has one thing on her side, and that's the majority. Everybody in New York know what's up with Fendi and Nicki, for real. That's why Fab be with Fendi. That's why Fendi really be everywhere. Yo never really stop. That's why yo never really cared, because he know the niggas in the city know what's up. What can Nicki Minaj do? Try to maneuver around the question. He don't ask it. He ain't saying shit. He know what's up.
Fendi definitely deserves his props, but
I think he definitely get his respect on some. I think he really do get it, because I be watching his Instagram. I don't talk to yo, but I watch his Instagram. I see how he move. He get his sponsorship. Yo, he definitely.
Fendi
he eating.
Definitely, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I'm
like
talking
what do
about
niggas
in reference to Nicki, like
maybe he don't want it that bad, because look, he see how
I'm not saying that he
turning
want it.
out.
I'm saying Nicki shouldn't dance around
him. Period.
Yeah, because if somebody asks you how you get your start, tell them how you got your start.
Yeah, you right.
I mean, I can see your problems with Safari, but that don't got nothing to do with Fendi.
At all.
And if you and Fendi got issues, then all right, that's...
Fendi a real nigga. I don't see how you could have...
Yeah.
He brought you to the table. He ain't out you not once. It was other niggas who brought the story to light.
And so, she's in this interview with Flex. Flex is asking about a whole bunch of shit.
Like a girl do. Shout out sis Flex to Flex.
And by the way, she giving Flex a whole bunch of like side eyes.
Because they used to be beefing at one point in time. That's why I'm not understanding how the interview
They just got cool. They just put all these differences to the side. And she
on
came
air?
Not on air, before that. And she came to the station or whatever.
Isn't it so convenient? She couldn't be a woman before she dropped this album. whatever the kid's situation may be, or is it convenient that he a bitch ass nigga and they had to wait? Somebody bitch ass nigga in this situation.
Who you think it is?
I'm not sure. Whoever reached out, it was for the strength of the album, because they could have been.
I think it was for the strength of the album. Flex also pointed out that he found, well, niggas already know this, but Flex also pointed out that niggas is paying DJs, they paying the radio stations to make their songs bigger than what they really are. You feel me? And I mean, it's been that way. That's nothing new.
Right. So what is he
But
saying?
for Flex to say that says a lot about where the game is and how careless the industry is, or about what's really going on. You feel
But
me?
look at how Flex conducts his business in his interviews. Flex is really a faggot. Like, Flex ain't doing shit that's really commendable.
You don't fuck with Flex, do you?
I don't fuck with Flex.
What should be for Flex, man? Come on.
Cause
Man. What should be for Flex? Come on.
I seen a few of his interviews. I see how he handles real situations. One of them referring to my man, what's his name? The creator of Don Diva. My guy.
Kevin.
Kevin is not
Not
loud.
loud.
Kevin, you know your name, bro. I'm talking about your interview.
I know.
And the way how you was just really not trying to glorify the shit that you did and shit you went to jail for, and how Flex was just
Chile's?
cheat, huh?
Is it Chile's?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to, but that's a good brother. That's a real nigga right there.
Yeah, he did his time, came home, started a magazine. He worked his shit up from the bottom. Shout out Don Diva. But yeah, it's like he was just trying to exemplify what happened and who not to associate with because of them being a rat and them putting themselves in a situation and telling on another man to get themselves out of that situation that they got caught up in. And here go Funk Master Flex picking at the petty gay shit like a little schoolgirl. It's like he just not commendable to the culture. He acts like a girl. He not solid. And fuck Flex. I mean, it's just me. And I ain't one of these old ass DJ niggas who gonna be really talking about it. It's just fuck Flex. Like, just straight up. Fuck him. He don't get no respect.
Did you see, did you see the shit that Flex did with what he said about Pac and shit?
What can he say about Pop?
He was alright. So it was rumored that Pac shot himself in Quad Studios. Not saying that he shot himself and that was the only shot, but he tried to pull his shit out and shot himself in the midst of him pulling his shit out. That's one of the rumors about that night at Quad Studios.
I mean, niggas don't have
Niggas
proper
don't care.
trigger. No, niggas don't have the proper trigger etiquette. I could say that.
You can
That's
say
a
that
possibility.
yeah, but well, it's a possibility or not, right? So
Who the
20
fuck
years
is Flex
later,
to say something like that when a nigga ain't here to defend himself? What he had said, Pop
That's
was
what niggas
alive
was saying.
all these years. Why not? Oh, it wasn't a lot of years. Okay, but Pac was alive, and you had that theory that back then. Why you ain't say something then? I'm pretty sure he would have addressed you.
that's when Flex was all like, you lied, and that's why Big is dead right now. He would have never. Flex was crying saying all this shit. You feel me?
Flex is but look at people say Flex been crying. That's just just corny. That's just
My thing is, I got a lot of respect for Flex being a DJ, coming like me growing up, seeing Flex and shit. Funk Master Flex having his own motherfucking lugs, whether I bought him or not. Him having a car thing, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Flex was a reputable source. So I mean, I don't know, but these days, it's looking like Flex is trying to get in where he fit in with the kids. Like, he doing a lot of trolling.
he's a clown.
Like, that shit, that's not cool.
He not even trying to get him right. Like, he really, I can't deal with
And
Flex.
that's the thing. A lot of OGs got the power to get shit right and just be cooning and bufooning and with these little niggas. I ain't gonna say too much about that, but at a later date, we gonna
The thing
discuss
is, niggas want to be these niggas' friends because they still eating off of them. When you ain't in a position still eating off of the failure of kids, then you don't mind teaching them the right way. But Flex still gotta get these kids listening to the dumb shit that come on the radio. So he don't. I mean, fuck Flex, yo.
So back to Nicki. So he doing the interview or whatever, and
Just recording over the other shit.
and so he doing the interview, and he asked Nicki about Safari or whatever. So they start getting into Safari or whatever. And this is when she gets to talking about how like y'all let this man talk about writing for me and knowing that he knew that I would have a problem with that. He knew that that's a soft spot, and y'all just ran with it. And that's when she called Joe that used to be in the group with them, and he basically explained that that was a lie. You feel me? Like Nicki was always competitive, always writing her own shit. Safari was getting his raps out the trash or whatever. Safari admitted that he never wrote Nicki shit, but that does not mean. That's why I still have to agree with what we said. Like that doesn't mean that Nicki doesn't need a man to further her career. All that means is that she is a writer. You feel me? I don't think that a lot of her song concepts come from her though, and if they do come from her, it's strictly from like, this is what I want to write about. Somebody go in the studio, do a beat, somebody lay a hook down, and boom.
Shorty just come in after the song is already a hit.
And so she get to go on that Safari or whatever, and then she start going like throwing shade, like then getting real personal and shit, talking about how this nigga took her credit card and motherfucking buying prostitutes and shit.
Cool Safari.
Now prostitutes,
Come on, bitch. Why you? I mean, I don't know, yo.
I mean,
that's messy.
that is messy, but it don't got nothing to do with us. But bitches will throw shit out there. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
that's the equivalent of saying, "All right, a nigga got a little dick leaving the relationship." For real, that's what bitches do. But you doing it on a whole different scale.
Bitch,
Like,
that's messy. Like,
that's because I guess since his dick pic leaked, she can't say that. So she gotta go on
she
radio
gotta
and say,
get
like,
something.
this nigga stole my credit card.
You're
Used
a
my
bum.
credit card to get prostitutes. Not even bitches. She like, and that's another thing. Like, prostitutes.
How did like how,
Language is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. How do you know? Like,
Yeah,
does it
like-
showed up? Did that show up on a receipt? Like on your
Yeah,
bank statement?
come on now.
Did it say like prostitutes? Where was he at in Vegas? Do it come up on the Square app as prostitute? Minus $60.
So Flex asked her, do you think that you could have had any dealings of the relationship going wrong, or were you wrong at any point in a relationship? And Nick flat out said no. But in that same interview, she admits to being with Meek years prior to them actually getting together.
Women have a hard time taking
And a whole bunch of other
accountability.
shit. And that's crazy. Like, we gotta get away from that.
No, they gotta get on it.
That's not fair to us, man.
See, the thing is, men have a hard time overcoming ass, yo. So a nigga will not hold a shorty accountable for her actions if he would not get ass. Like, a bitch could straight cut a nigga Jordans that he just bought in half. Cut them bitches in half, and she'll be like, you know what, let me go throw this ass on him. And yo won't even think twice, like, damn, fuck it. I'll give me some more.
His ass.
He don't even know, like, he don't even know what he did. He get to be like, fuck it, I'll give me some more. The power ass is just...
And that's what we gotta do better as people. But women, y'all gotta start admitting when y'all like, this ain't never gonna get better until women start realizing like it takes, like, y'all know when y'all still don't want to be.
Hold yourself accountable.
Yeah,
like
like-
be woman. Like, come on now, stop the
It's
games.
even to the point where niggas know we wrong before we wrong, and we be like, look, baby, I'm wrong. It's all on you now.
Look, I know I'm wrong.
You the only one that can fix it, and y'all still, you know what I mean? Like, y'all still like take it there. Y'all gotta start admitting when y'all wrong. I think maybe Nicki and Safari could have, you know what I mean, worked it out. Had that been the case, like, cause later after that interview, they get into it on Twitter.
But look, Nicki said the same shit about me at that book, but she tried to say some dumb shit. That's just the type of bitch Nicki is, probably. Like, shorty phony. Like, I mean, she straight, but she phony.
She look good.
She look alright. I wouldn't even say good. She look alright.
You don't think nigga look good? You think she
She
an average
alright.
chick?
She straight. I see.
Cause you know how bitches, we already figured this out as kids, but you know females get dolled up every day.
Yeah.
That's Nicki at her best.
Yeah, that's why I don't. That's
So
why,
you think that she really just an average chick, basically?
Yeah, basically. Cause I done seen.
You done had bitches.
Yeah, I done had them type of bitches like that, and they was bums, and didn't know it. And then I had bitches who don't go that hard, don't even try that hard. They got not even bitches, women don't try half that hard, look twice as better, and really got their shit together. Ain't selling sex, so really Nicki just average as fuck, like a regular shorty, just a regular degler.
But yeah, that was crazy. I think that was it. So I wanted to talk about Safari. He's dumbing out right now. You feel me? The publicity got Safari winning regardless, but Safari, he's tripping.
What happened?
So on Twitter, he lets out his domestic violence situation with Nicki out.
What?
On how she tried to stab him up.
Oh shit!
Or maybe she did stab him up and he was bleeding and shit. The police came.
Why didn't you
and
say
he
that?
he had to lie and say something else happened, so that they wouldn't take her to jail or some shit.
So Safari is a battered wife who be lying for the abuser?
Who would have knew?
No different bet.
Now what's crazy is, had Nicki been a nigga, you feel me?
Man,
That nigga would
Nicholas would have been in jail.
Yeah. Roman's done.
Row. Boop, boop. Shots fired.
Let's take it to a more serious note. Baltimore, Maryland, Charm City.
Shout out the west side, east side, south side, north side.
The trenches, where the shit really go down.
You smell me?
Flat out. You heard?
For real, shorty.
The Wire. For all you niggas, that's all you know.
And the corner.
The corner too, nigga.
The fuck?
Niggas forget about the corner.
Man,
the corner was kind of.
The corner was high.
I wanted to say the corner was better than the Wire, but the Wire went longer than the corner.
Yeah, you right. But it was still, man. We got classes,
and
we got classes because we really be living that shit. Like we see that. Like damn, yeah. Like, but anyway, shout out to my city.
I want to know the officer's name.
McNulty.
McNulty. Nick Salty after this shit.
Oh, you talk about the cop who beat my mans?
Yeah, that's your man's.
That's not my man, but he was a black man, so yeah, he is my man's. I don't exert no negative.
I can't find out
energy.
I know his name is Arthur. I want to say Arthur Williams. Well, fuck it. Fuck him anyway. Arthur Williams of the Baltimore City Police Department, no longer, because he has since resigned.
With his bitch ass.
Got into an altercation with the innocent citizen of Baltimore City. And this nigga decided to throw hands.
Solely because he know the nigga was not going to punch back. I don't think he would have had that same energy if he didn't have his uniform on.
I also don't think that he cared. I also think that he thought that he was going to get away with this. I also think that he thought that there would be no repercussion.
I believe it. I've took many of L's from knockers.
Police in this city.
They beat our ass routinely.
And give no fucks about it. Police in this city harass and abuse the citizens of the city.
They abuse their authority.
And you can ask for badge numbers. You can go to the police station. You can go to City Hall. You can protest. You can petition all you want. Nothing is going to happen. Until now. Or maybe not now. Maybe nothing is going to happen now. There's no telling.
Why does it make sense that You get someone who isn't from the community to police it. Everybody doesn't look like the ideal citizen. Doesn't mean they're a criminal. But here you go, got some random motherfucker who don't know who is who harassing the wrong people. Like, do you know what a criminal is? Set aside from somebody who just got a little bit of this or that on because they like to fix their own needs.
And beyond that, let's define crime. Crime is any action that would cause damage to any property or person. Technically, everyday people are locked up for nothing.
Talk about it.
But on this situation, the only crime that occurred was that officer
Whooping his ass. Like, come on, dude. Like, yo, you look like a gang member, yo, with a badge on. You really spark, my man. It's like you a thug. Like, yo, that's how you put your uniform on every day feeling? Like, yo, I'm the biggest gang and can't nobody do nothing with us?
And
Because that's how you look when you was standing in his face so confrontational. Like, what is your problem?
I'm tired of the excuse of police putting their uniform on in the morning with the thought of knowing or thinking that they might not come back.
Man, I feel like this. This how I feel, honestly.
Because we got to walk out the house thinking the same thing.
We all got jobs. Everybody got a job. Everybody has a bad day of fucking work. Nobody's day is every day. Just because you're an officer doesn't mean, and you tell somebody to stop, that don't mean that they don't have to run from you. Yo, you just had a bad day. That don't mean you get to shoot somebody. No, you got to put that exercise or training. You better chase his ass. You don't get to shoot a motherfucker because you are having a bad day. We all have bad days, yo. We all have bad days at work. Who the fuck do you think you are just because a motherfucker runs from you and you out of shape, you get to shoot him in the back? No.
What is supposed to happen to this resigned police officer?
Man, I think niggas need to give him a smooth 30. He need to get a good 30 with like 3 niggas.
Do you think assault on a citizen is worse than assault on a police officer?
It's way worse.
I think so.
It's way worse. Because they have a whole shield to protect them from any repercussions. I felt threatened. It's like it was.
What the fuck is they doing? This kid's crazy. That's unacceptable. No longer can we allow shit like this to keep going down, because it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna continuously happen to us. We gonna get older, and they gonna realize, oh yeah, we senior citizens, and they gonna stop fucking with us. But our kids that are in high school and our kids that are in elementary school are gonna have to continuously deal with this if we don't. We gotta put this to a stop. Because this is retroactive shit. This is some shit that shouldn't be going on, that went on, that should have been fixed when it went on earlier. We got to do better, man. This is crazy. That's crazy. But I really don't think anything is going to happen to him. I think that him taking himself out the game was the best punishment that they think is going to be good for him.
I feel like this. They need to stop getting people who aren't from the community to police their neighborhoods. I mean, that's just how I feel. Point blank, period. And if you do get somebody, at least have somebody who's committed to changing a community and not trying to do some extra RoboCop bullshit. Like, yo, you supposed to be making sure motherfuckers is not stealing, breaking in people's houses, all that extra shit you running down on people, or you look like, yo, mind your business. Everybody looks suspicious to you. You don't know this community. Yep. Like, yo, mind your fucking business.
But that's the job. That's the job for us as a community. We gotta stop putting the stipulations on being cops as a bad thing. It was only a bad thing because it wasn't none of us in there
to make it a good thing.
Care. I mean,
it was all good when we grew up. Well, not we, but when they grew up, turned into a law enforcement, just to police all the extra shit from coming in. Like I said, keeping people's houses from being broken in. And all that extra shit. Minding their goddamn business.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean? But, hey.
I had something else. Also on the docket. Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. That should have been the first thing we talked about, but rest in peace, Aretha Franklin, moment of silence.
The God Mama.
Alright, so Aretha Franklin is gone. Definitely left a crazy
How do you
legacy
feel about
behind.
Fox putting a picture of Patti LaBelle?
That's crazy.
Yo, they really
shows
think
how
all
much
niggas
niggas don't
looking
give a
like.
fuck.
Like, this is what y'all, and these is the people y'all want to really integrate with. If y'all don't see that we so much better without trying to get ourselves with them, they don't give a shit. We all look the same to them.
Cause that shows exactly how much they want our attention, but care nothing about the intricacies and the delicacies and the details about
Who we are
Yeah, like that's crazy.
individually.
Patti LaBelle is sitting like she should be really trying to sue them right now. And I know Aretha Franklin family needs some money for that, cause that's crazy.
Yeah, that's blatant. And I mean, but what can you say? Like,
They really just tried to exploit that. Cause there's no way you just gonna put Patti LaBelle's pit like that was some real quick shit.
yeah.
That was some real quick shit. They didn't really care about what was going to happen. Patti LaBelle though. I mean, and that's the thing. I was on my way home from work and I was thinking like, man, I hope none of these young niggas get them too mixed up.
And lo and behold, it's stupid ass Fox.
And it's Fox. It's Fox News. Like, come on, man.
Stupid.
Omarosa.
I heard she has a tell-all book coming out soon.
I don't really know too much about Omarosa.
Likewise.
Other than that she worked in the White House under Donald Trump. And that she denied Donald Trump having saying the N-word. Nigga.
However,
He did. And then she tried to come back and turn around and say, well, he did say it. And the tapes are real. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you out of pocket.
Donald Trump, his neck is also sweating because of this tell-all book coming out.
If Omarosa dies.
We know why. No, for real. Y'all
I'm not wishing death on nobody. I'm just saying the conspiracy shit is real. And Omarosa is not one of us. She really tried to crawl back in a black pocket. Niggas ain't.
We still ain't fucking with you.
No, we
Omarosa.
not fucking with you.
We just need you for this resource you got. Come on out this motherfucker. But you're done. Like, anything else is just to save face, just for facial value. But personally, in our heart, like, yeah, you not invited to not a cookout. Bitch, you can't even drop nobody off.
Like, get out of here. Omarosa's out of that. She's out of here. Nobody's gonna accept you.
No. You did what you did. You said what you said. Ain't that what they be doing now?
I believe so. I think Kodak Black is out of jail.
Shout out Kodak, man.
Kodak is home.
Shout out Kodak. Hopefully he can stay home. Shout out every young gunner who's really from there, who's really doing music to get up out of there. And not the ones talking about being fucking junkies all day. You know what I mean? Shout out young boy. NBA
young boy. Definitely doing
Go
this
play.
thing.
Shout out Lil Baby Fire too. Shout out what's that dude who say Hardaway?
I don't want
The
to
shot,
the
my guy, he
yeah,
flashed.
way.
Yeah, I heard more than one song, but you know that's all that comes to my recollection at this moment. And I don't want to be on here like
We need a segment for that too, like some
straight music.
not it don't even gotta be
critique.
new music. It could be anything. You feel me? Where as though you think it's either appalling or it need to be brought to the table, whatever you feel me. Like you want, yeah, any critique. Sports. Chris Paul and Carmelo.
Yeah.
Are they going to the Raptors? I mean, not the Raptors.
What?
Are they going to the Rockets?
Chris Paul been with the Rockets. Melo is with now Kayne
So
with
Melo
the
is
Rockets.
now at the Rockets.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But he gonna be on the bench.
No, I'm saying unfortunately because every team Melo go to sucks while he's there, and I like the Rockets, so
I like Melo still.
Well, have fun.
You not fucking with Melo?
Melo has disappointed me too many times.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, did Melo get a ring yet?
Never. He's the only one in his class without one. The only one in his draft without one. Between Wade, him, Braun, who else came in with him? With them? I can't remember, yo. I was young as shit then. But I know they came in all at the same time, though.
Yeah.
I think KD.
That's fucked up.
I don't know if D Rose. I don't know, dog. I'm probably just naming names now.
I didn't really want to talk about this, but we can talk about this. You feel me?
What is it?
You seen the Lil Duval interview
Yeah.
in the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
What do you think about this day and age, the new comedians, and them converting over to music just because they seen the success that maybe Lil Duval might have had?
In Duval's defense, like he said, he been doing that since his name was Rolling. Since his stage name was his name Rolling, he been doing that shit. So, like he said, it's nothing new to him. Niggas is just now catching eyes. Like I've been following yo for a minute, and this ain't shit new. I've been expecting
But
this.
then Lil Duval have hair.
Yo, he had dread. His dreads was longer than mine.
He was in
That nigga was in everybody's video. Yo, Duval been that nigga. That's what I'm saying. Niggas just now realizing that, and that's why it's so like nothing to him. Cause it's like y'all niggas, and he was adamant on that. Like he stood on his six with that. If you watch that interview, Charlamagne was trying to get it, but he was really pushing that mark. Like yo, I've really been living my best life. Like y'all niggas just now finally see. Like this one song is nothing. Like I really got songs. If y'all go back and look, like y'all just now peeping. But he embracing it and taking it how it come. Like you cannot, like Duval. That's unk. Yo unk now. Like yo unk now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo unk now. But yo been unk. But now yo unk now just because you don't even want to call your Duval no more because everybody now just about to start calling your Duval. Now you just gotta call your unk. Like that's unk now.
Shout out to Lil Duval.
Shout out to Duval. Shout out to unk man.
But yeah, you definitely gotta know that niggas grind before they just move into other things. It's not like niggas. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but I do think it's a lane for that though. I'm not saying it's not a lane for that. I'm just saying it's for certain niggas.
But the thing is, when it's a lane for it, that don't mean you gotta tap into it. That's the problem with the business, and that's the problem with people as a whole. When you see a beautiful flower, that don't mean you pick it, yo. You gotta admire it from afar. Just cause you see a lane that's nice, that don't mean you gotta go get it.
Right.
You could fuck it up. Just appreciate it for what it is. Motherfuckers. You gotta be so possessive. Humans gotta stop wanting to own everything and start loving it from afar sometimes. You know what I mean? Damn. So possessive.
What else did you have?
I don't know. I could talk all day about this shit.
Nigga, we not talking all that.
About it, tell me. Man, what you think about women acting like they ain't got a whole bunch of men?
Women acting like they don't got a whole bunch of men. That's the thing. I thought I was told that women is always attached to one man their whole life anyway.
Man, you want to believe that and you don't at the same time,
Yeah, you
right?
don't,
Because
but
you always want to be like, yo, when did I come in?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, at this point,
But you
I
gotta be
think
secure enough to not even care about that.
that's what I'm saying. I think I'm secure enough to be
Yeah,
like,
me too. That's
not.
why it's a crazy question.
And if that is the case, then maybe I was here for a reason anyway. You feel me? Like I'm not tripping off that. Like I know if that's the case, I'm not doing nothing wrong. You feel me? Like but
I ain't did shit.
Yeah, you got your own. But women are coming into a space where
They want
they
to
on
be
the
so
same level as
liberated,
men.
yo.
No, like they on the same level as men a little bit. Like they feel like they can be the dogs now.
It shouldn't even be like that.
It shouldn't. It's hard. It's hard to really find like ladies. It's not hard, but
Chicks be thugging now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Super draggedy.
So I mean, that's really what it is. Like, and at the end of the day, you just gotta pick and choose right, and hope that you the nigga that take her mind off the rest of them. Cause I sound like bitches.
Oh, for real, yo. You got to, yo. You gotta keep. It's crazy because it's not like you want to say you gotta keep their attention, but it's bad because you could have a whole life. Like, yo, you got kids, you got work, and then, but the way society is and how fast it is, you really gotta, if you find somebody you're interested in, you really gotta chase a lot of time that you really don't got
Right.
just to
Right.
show that you're interested, but it's really stressing you out, but they not understanding, like, yo.
And that's what I don't like. Feel me? So that's why I'm like, that's why I'm in the situation that I'm in now. Cause it's like it's looking like I want my cake and eat it too. But
Ain't
nah,
that
I need
what
my
you supposed to
time.
do?
I need my time. Like I can't do that. Cause as soon as I do that, then now I'm stressing about a whole situation that I'm obligated to. Cause I'm committed to something that I knew that I was gonna be stressing about. Cause I wasn't all the way ready from the jump. And instead of just letting the nigga be ready, it's like females is on go. Oh, you ain't gonna do it. Somebody else gonna do it. All right, bet. Well, I'm cool with that. You feel me? Cause at some point, somebody gonna be like, oh, all right, well, I see what type of game he playing. Like, she gonna know, and she gonna be able to play my game. You feel me? I'm not
Right.
playing that game. Like, I'm not. If you feel like it's another nigga that's gonna do whatever I do better, cool. But I guarantee you, he ain't gonna be better. Bitches, that's what it is. Y'all gotta stop thinking the grass greener. The grass is never greener.
Unless it's turf, which means it's fake.
Yeah. A lot of these niggas is turf when it comes to you and me. I'm the grass and these niggas is
I'm
the
the
turf.
grass.
For real though. And that's what it is.
I'm the grass.
Because females can have a lot of niggas. I'm
Ain't
pretty
no
sure
kin.
with the DM
They
today,
do.
niggas is they do. They
DM
got
slap.
as many followers as they got. That's how many niggas they got. And they can pick out their
At
litter.
least 2/3 of their followers is niggas that's on their heels.
Yep, and they can pick out that litter. You feel me? For
But
us,
the
it's
thing
different.
is, I feel like this. I've been blessed with being ugly at a young age, so you know I really had to be secure. So when I finally do get a little bit of looks, you know what I mean, I grow into some looks. I'm pretty secure. Like women can do their thing, and I still secure with my own thing. I don't be out here. I'm really I done worked it out being ugly young, so I worked the kinks out.
Yeah.
I done worked the kinks out. It's all about being secure. You know what I mean? So when you finally do start getting them, you know how to deal with it. They gonna come. And when they come, just remember who was shooting with you when you was ugly. For real.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody got a couple, you feel me, contenders. You know what I mean? Everybody got a couple people on the bench.
That's not true.
Shit. I'm serious, like, and I'm not saying
A
it's
couple in the
intentional. I'm
dugout.
saying, yeah, like, it's not like, oh yeah, it may not be like you break up with this person and you can immediately call this person.
Right.
But I'm saying it may be somebody that you forgot even cared about you like that.
Yeah,
You feel
I
me?
see
It's
what
like,
you're
oh
saying.
yeah, you ain't doing nothing now. You single now, like.
Where you been at?
Yeah, you feel me? So it's not. That's what I'm saying. So, and that's what I mean by every female got.
So you
niggas
mean,
attention.
all right, so you think that everybody got a couple of those in their phone up until when they get married? And another question to add on is a two-part question. When you do get married, do you cut them numbers out?
That is a good question. Like I haven't even got that far in life yet to know, but I know that that's what I might have to do.
Yeah, but the
That
thing
is,
is,
I think that's a cutoff that you got cut off before marriage, consciously and subconsciously. Because
right.
if you willing to commit yourself to this person to marriage, that's gonna be your fiance.
Yeah.
And depending on when y'all planning on getting married, it's gonna be some time between that. In that time
But
between
at the time between that shouldn't be you trying to still work your kinks out with yourself. Like, no, don't still be trying.
you should be dead and everything.
Yeah, but no.
Right before that.
Yeah, right before the fiance shit, all the sexual shit should be did it. Then during the fiance shit, that's when you start cutting the ones that you connected to mentally, like, and just letting them know.
Different now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, to settle down, but I'ma do it again.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing with men, and that's real too. Though.
All I need
Listen,
is my baby.
Men always gonna be connected to women emotionally and physically, maybe even mentally. And that's why women be like, why you got all these women? Yo, we don't even be dealing with all of them.
Yeah.
It's just different ones put us in different spaces at different times. It don't even be dealing with them. I could just talk to somebody who I crack on all day. They just, you know what I mean? It's just all about, it's never about, it's not always about your relations. It's what women don't understand about men.
Yeah.
We so complex, we don't understand ourselves. In all actuality, men don't be aware of themselves to not know, like, y'all got all these women, they not there for you to fuck, they there for you to get their good energy. But niggas just be so horny, they just ended up fucking all of them. So.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's another thing that I be telling women, like, I may not ever fuck you. Like, I may not ever get there with you. We may not ever get there, but I shouldn't care about that. You may be the best friend I ever had.
For real, facts.
You may be the best friend I ever had. Like, you may be the best person in my kid's life that I will ever know.
Facts.
And I mean, if us getting there, us being nasty has nothing to do with that. You feel me? And if that's going to deter from that, then it's up to me to be responsible, and it's up to you to be responsible enough to not want it. Like, to be like, nah, we ain't gonna go there. 9 times out of 10, though, people go there, and then somebody can't handle it past
back.
that.
There's never no bounce back.
Sometimes it is.
How often? It ain't no bounce back when either one of the parties is under the age of 26, 27.
All I'm gonna say is
It's so fast.
I need to ask
so
my mom
fast.
about Uncle Bruce show, but it's this guy and I found named Uncle Bruce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Uncle Bruce is not related to none of us. I'm pretty sure he was with one of my aunts or maybe even my mom. I don't know.
Why is he named Uncle Bruce?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's longevity regardless. It's none of my business who or what happened.
You just want to know how.
I don't want to know.
Not how, but who brought him around. You want to know?
I mean, technically, no. I mean, personally, yeah, that's a
Right,
question
that's
that
what
I
you
could
trying to
ask.
see.
But why I brought it up was to say, like, longevity, like relationships.
Yeah, people been in people's lives for years. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You want to know. I know what you're saying. That's why I said what I said. I feel what you.
I don't necessarily want to know that.
But you do when you saying as though it could be the same situation with you. You want to know how is it? How, like, who brought you around?
Well, yeah,
that's
that
what I'm
is getting
saying.
down to the bottom of that.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
Yo, crazy, yeah. All right, well, yeah, and people mess relationships up way before they could even.
And it don't even have to
start
be so.
getting there.
It don't have to be so tragic.
Yeah, it don't.
The end of relationships don't have to be so tragic, yo. It's so. It doesn't, yo. You could be so pleasant after just not dealing with somebody that y'all can still speak and probably be better off as friends and be like. It don't have to be so tragic.
People, I think movies and just society as a whole has taught people that you can't have a good breakup, or you can't really. It's not common for people to.
You ain't normal if you ain't had a tragic ass relationship or 5.
Tragic relationship. What's a tragic relationship?
You gotta have a tragic breakup. It gotta end up bad. Somebody gotta be crying profusely.
Emotionally, mentally, or
yeah,
physically.
it's just damaged. Like it can never be
For months.
Oh my God, it can never be. I think I'm real busy in life right now. I just hope we could still be friends. Like we could still catch up, but I just can't take the pressure of us being in a relationship because you need more time than I can give you. I want to give you time, but it can only be like half of what you demand or what I think you should get. You know what I mean? It can't end like that.
Yeah. Females, I think in the midst of us doing that, females tend to forget that that's what it is, and it's really too much emotional attachment. We just really building a foundation of friendship.
And then,
now, if you say, all right,
is it beyond females? Is it women don't understand how difficult it is, how much a black man go through? Is it that they don't take account that on top of they wanting us to fully commit our whole mental into a relationship? Like, do they understand that?
No, they willing to. If they can't understand it, because if they understood it, like then it
wouldn't be this conundrum right now. Like,
because women would be like, oh yeah, nah, he going through too much just being a black man. Period.
Working.
And he on this shit.
Ain't working, and he take care of kids. I mean,
I'm gonna be in his life.
The time that he does give me, he gives it to me. The time he got free, he giving it to me. Okay, let me look at it from a different perspective, because clearly I'm being selfish, and I got a man who's making an effort.
And then I think at the end of the day, I think that okay, men work, but I think that women think that that's what men want. Like we want to build our shit. Like we want to work. We want to work for ourselves and eventually, you feel me, not have to work
Niggas
at all.
don't want to be employees all day.
So, I mean, and that's another thing. Like, women got to be on some shit like, all right, this is what he doing.
You gotta.
Maybe this is what I could do so that this is what we can do.
Let's build this thing.
You know what I mean?
It's not all, let's get out this, I need a nigga who want to take care of me. Like,
because you ain't going to really get too much nothing out of a man who trying to build something financially.
And he got to take care of your ass.
And he got to do, like, crazy.
Support a man. Help a man try to build his empire and see how much he values and worships you.
A lot of women want men home, right? But don't ever make it possible. Like,
you gonna work if I stay home?
Like, how many heads is you gonna do so I can stay home?
For real.
Like how many? Like,
how many kids is you gonna babysit?
But and then even if that's the case, like.
How many hours you gonna put in a day? I couldn't even be comfortable sitting down.
I don't think no man should be comfortable.
Kids.
I don't think no man should be comfortable.
By my own kids, mama.
In a house that long period. But I think women, the ones that don't have their own goals in life, they get, you know what I mean? They get stagnant and they get complicit sitting.
They get caught up in watching you trying to chase your shit.
Yeah, and that's not cool. You feel me? Like, and that's another thing. Like, we as men, if y'all don't know, when we ask you what you want to do and you don't know, that's fucking us up.
Yeah, because we ain't got time.
Like, we'll help you, but we can't.
We can't think for you.
Yeah, we can't.
Our brain is already pulled in 10 places.
So I think that's another thing. Like, women, y'all gotta stop thinking. Y'all gotta stop thinking past. Y'all gotta start thinking past, like, the house and kids. Because y'all play a major role, too. Like, it's going to...
Y'all got to help build this empire.
Yeah, y'all saying empire
y'all
like Cookie.
Put them boots on the ground.
She going these meetings without. We was just killing shit.
Put them boots on the ground. Y'all got to start making moves for the family as well.
And that's what I think. That's another thing. Like, we having these families, but we not thinking of our families as
But the thing is,
empires.
look at who we talking about. We talking about this younger generation though, because our mothers worked and they had male significant others.
Yeah.
They didn't stop working. The fuck? Nigga, I will work
That is
regardless of
crazy.
who you is. I don't care if you, I don't care. They working.
Good jobs too.
Good jobs. With less accessibility to the technologies and education that they got.
We seen minimal bullshit. Like we never seen niggas wilding out on mother.
Hell no. Niggas wasn't beating my mother ass. Niggas wasn't cussing my mother. Like, y'all tolerating too much and not doing enough for yourself. Y'all ass backwards.
This shit gotta change.
It got to change. And I'm not talking shit on y'all. I'm just acknowledging. I'm letting y'all know that we as conscious black men who we see y'all, yo.
And that's another reason why
cool.
y'all can't do what men do. That's another reason why, like when y'all ask, like y'all can have a whole bunch of women and do all this. That's another reason why y'all can't do what men. Like y'all can't do that. That's why we call y'all sluts and whores when y'all do shit that men do. Cause it's like y'all held to a different standard, but at the end of the day, like how you gonna help me build this empire and you doing all this crazy foul shit?
Mm-hmm.
How can your kids respect you and come up respecting other women and find the right woman to, you know what I mean, to build their foundation with when you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what it is.
Hey, ladies get it misconstrued. If you know your nigga got chicks, trust me, he's not about to build no empire with you.
Right.
It's over.
Right.
Contrary to popular belief, if your dude got hella hoes and you know it, he ain't about to build no empire. The only niggas who really trying to build the empire is the ones who know they looking for the queen. You ain't.
And listen,
he ain't even wilding out here.
Listen, it's gonna be men that got women, a whole bunch of women when they find their queen. But I guarantee you, any man that when he find his queen, he gonna know it and he gonna be like, all right, it's time. You feel me? I'm cutting everybody off. You feel me? I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Sorry, I got to go, Miss O.
Like I'm dead serious. Like every time I ever committed to a relationship, it was because I knew, like I was willing to do that.
Yep.
So if you do find out that your man got a whole bunch of women on the side or whatever, he's just not that into you. That's all I can say.
Right, because for sure one knows it's not really hard.
And there's two types of niggas when you find out. It's niggas that be like, oh, I try to explain themselves. I'm sorry, baby. Like, and it's niggas that don't give a fuck. you best go with the nigga that don't give a fuck.
For real, because I would tell you.
Because that's the nigga who really just like,
I'm definitely going to tell you, like, look, this person, she make me feel good. You know what I mean? That's my homie. I always knew her.
The one that's explaining itself.
You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you. And I tell you, shit, I ain't got to hit him. You hear me? If you serious about this, but these people been in my life for years. But if you trying to commit, you got to do the same thing. I tell them I tell them stop hitting my phone. It's just a matter of communication. But the thing is, you got to understand, it's a risk because when I cut these people out of my life, it's a chance I can't get them back. And then I'm left with you leaving and I'm this empty feeling. So men lose a lot more than women think when they cut they quote unquote hoes off, because they don't be hoes, but y'all think they be hoes so
really
much.
That's
when
what
they
I'm
really
saying.
be mean as
they
you know what I mean?
People
So
that's really down for
it
you,
is
for
what
real.
it is. I ain't gonna go on that because I can really get on my Dr. Phil up on you type shit.
No, we gotta get into that.
Do you really want to get up in that?
Because niggas really lose good people.
Man, yeah, I've lost a few good ones.
And it's people that you don't even necessarily have to have fucked them. It's just like, damn, like I'm in this relationship with this woman who's not secure enough.
Not secure enough.
And I mean that's not
and the thing
too
is,
fair to say, but it's fair to say.
I'll be so real to it though. I'll tell the friend like, yeah, man, I just got in a relationship with such and such. I get nothing but good vibes and congratulations. I mean, do it right. You better keep it up. But here it goes with though. Now I gotta completely cut it off out the blue. They text me, hey, how you on such. I can't reply because insecure. Miss Insecure wouldn't be seen. You wouldn't go everywhere, wouldn't be seen. Like, Jesus Christ, everybody know we together.
But I do want to be. I want a chick that can go everywhere with me though.
This was back then.
That can though. That's
I'm
what I'm
speaking
saying.
in past tense.
They don't have to. I'm just saying. But
And let it come natural.
yeah, it has to be natural. If it's not natural, you won't know.
Don't just we just came from probably getting something from McDonald's or Burger King, Checkers, Chick-fil-A, something. We get to the crib for a couple minutes. You want to go back to the mall and get something to eat? Like, come on now. You know it's niggas at the mall now. Now you want to go to the mall to be seen with a nigga. What you wanna like? Come on.
Don't use me to
Don't
impress.
right, yo. Don't try to. No, just leave me be. Like let the bond be way stronger than the title, cause people get so caught up in titles these days. And
Football season. You ain't watching football?
fuck football. Shout out Cap and Nick.
I'm definitely not watching football. I ain't watch football.
I'm standing with Cap and Nick, and on some real shit. To be honest, Cap and Nick, I don't know if you will ever hear this podcast, bro. But if you never work another day in the NFL, you a fucking hero to me, bro. You sacrifice your fucking career. You'll forever be solidified to me and my kids because I got 5 that I teach a lesson and I send my message down to them. They will know who you are and what you have done. You will always be solidified in my book, bro. Yeah, that's if you ever hear this podcast, Kayne, this is me speaking. You going down in the books, my man. Fuck the NFL, and I stand on that. And I was a diehard Carolina Panther fan. Anybody know?
Well, you know, Kaepernick should be good anyway. I mean, he got a degree, right?
Even if you don't, I don't give a fuck if Kaepernick.
He should be able to.
That's what I'm saying. If Kaepernick was to end up
he
on
should
the
have
streets,
to work another day in his life.
He shouldn't. I feel like he shouldn't. All these, even if it's not a fucking job where he can get paid like the NFL. If it's a good, you know how many business owners that's black.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, somebody who knows the struggle. Kaepernick should never be on the street ever, unemployed, regardless if it's not a 6-figure job. As long as he can take care of his family, he might have to downsize, but as long as he should never ever be unemployed. And I ain't talking about no McDonald's or nothing.
Oh no, that would be fire. You don't think he ever gonna be able to get back in the NFL?
Fuck the NFL yo. Why would he want to go back, yo? That's like niggas putting you out the gang and be like, oh, nah, you can come on back. Yo, we was fucking with you because niggas don't fuck with us no more. So come back so they can fuck with us. Nigga, fuck the NFL. And I hope Cat feel the
So
same
the NBA
way.
got the big 3, right? Should the NFL do something like that?
Nope. Fuck the NFL.
Not the NFL, but
Fuck
should
the
Ice Cube
NFL.
do something like that?
What, for the NFL?
Fuck the NFL.
I was about to say it. Should Ice Cube get a big, because it's 11 on the field. So what should he get, like
Big
a big
10.
5?
Big 10.
Why would you get a 10? That's -1. Get a big 5, half.
Oh, okay, yeah, 5 on 5 though. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Big 10. All right,
5 on 5. It'll be 6. 5 on 5 plus. Hold up. You'll probably need, 2, 3 linemen, at least 4 receivers. 2, 3 linemen, 4, that's 6, plus a quarterback. Probably about 7 on 7. 50 yards.
Big 7.
Big 7. That'll be hard. Ooh. Fuck NFL. Somebody need to, damn, yo, we should have fucking tried to put a patent on that idea first. You heard it here first, man.
Shout out to the City Podcast.
Shout out to the
man.
podcast,
Big 7.
man.
It's
Big
coming soon,
7s.
bro. Come nigga, y'all pay us, motherfuckers. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm definitely. It's a lot of people still boycotting the NFL, but it's a lot of black people that's still watching the NFL. Mm-hmm. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. I don't care what none of y'all say, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of black people that still play in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's where they try to hit us hard at.
that's why you can't fight the war of white supremacy if they still feeding your family. You gotta be self-sufficient, bro.
They try to take my man's name out the game.
Who, Cap?
Yeah, that's
what I'm
foul.
saying, yo. That's how they try to get you.
That wasn't even an NFL play. This is a song.
It was. He wasn't even nailing. A nigga can't even say it. He didn't even say it. Another nigga said your name.
He can't even say that shit.
Don't
Big Sean can't
mention
even
his name on my game.
Niggas wasn't about to
If you
buy that
get
shit.
jammed up, don't mention my
Niggas
name.
wasn't about to buy that shit though. That's why.
That's why they apologize.
That's why they put it back on there.
Niggas said if you get jammed up, don't mention my name.
Shout out Jeezy. Gucci. Niggas ain't Gucci snitch.
I don't know about that, bro.
Niggas saying Gucci snitching.
On what? In his tell-all book?
I don't know. Jordan Tower had a video talking about how
Fuck Jordan Towers.
Niggas say Gucci snitched on something, but the nigga what happened with Jeezy and shit.
The nigga who what?
When niggas came after Gucci.
Right. And Gucci murked the nigga.
Yeah.
Right. How can you snitch?
I don't know. Listen, I may have heard it wrong, but I think that's what they niggas is saying.
Did he tell on himself? Because he definitely got locked up for the
It may not
body.
have been that shit. I don't know. You know niggas say Gucci retarded, though.
Retarded?
Yeah.
Like the good retarded?
No, like special ed.
Oh.
I'm not
Niggas
saying that
said a good
Gucci. I'm not
retarded.
saying that, but I respect Gucci. Big up Gucci.
Yeah, big up Goo out, but I don't know.
No problem with Gucci. I'm just saying. Him and School is supposed to have one at supposed to be beefing, but I think that's cleared up. So maybe that was some bullshit that Jordan Tower was on. But what was you saying about Jordan Tower?
Fuck him.
Why though?
Cause he a culture vulture. Fuck that white boy, yo.
Yeah, I guess so. He was doing a lot of niggas videos back in the day too. He was doing all them niggas videos back in the day.
Yeah, well, when you got the money.
He fuck with Emmerich. You don't fuck with Emmerich?
I fuck with him, right? I don't
Nah,
fuck with Jordan Towers.
They do the show together.
Fuck him. No, fuck Jordan Towers for real. I mean, I really don't have no feelings towards like white boys or anybody that's not in the culture. You know what I mean, reporting on it. I don't care for it. Fuck them. Like, literally fuck them. They on the outside looking in. I respect even the people of our hue and who wasn't brought up in that motherfucking environment. I would respect them a little bit more than I do just the white. Like, you have zero, what do you call it, connection with it. At least them motherfuckers know how to feel when police pull up behind you the same color. They might not live in the same neighborhood, but they get just as nervous as we do. Y'all have zero connections. Like, just stay in your own lane. Bye.
By academics.
Fuck academics too.
What academics do?
He ain't do shit to me, but he a culture vulture.
He is a culture vulture.
You know what I mean? He's setting light on the...
He's black though.
Yeah, he's a black culture vulture.
But they out there too though, huh? I think that's it for real, man. I think that's it for this episode, man.
Sign out, man.
Man, we out, man. It's the Charm City Podcast. I know y'all been rocking with us for a little while. You feel me? It's been a minute today, but we gone. We out. We wrapping it up. Until next time, motherfuckers.
It's your boy Kayne. You know, follow me on Instagram, Kayne74, Facebook, Kayne Jenkins.
Charm City 7, Charm City 7, Charm City 7. This is the Charm City Podcast.
Charm City Podcast.
Kayne and 7.
We out.
We out.